Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday because it's time for a Crypto Empire Sunday live stream, and let's get right into it. Before we do that, shout out to everybody in the live chat tuning in from around the world. We got Silva Dollar right now saying he's getting ready for another jam-packed live stream and saying smash the like button. Absolutely, guys, smash that like button on your way in here. Shout out to All Day Dre. Shout out to Elvis as well. Shout out to Jasper, as well as Kazuya. Everybody is in here. The gang's all here. Let's go ahead and get this party started like we usually do with our crypto market overview. So looking at the market at large, really nothing has changed. It's been like 4 weeks of the same exact prices across the majors, Bitcoin, ETH, and these utility fundamentally sound altcoins. They ain't budging. They ain't moving. And, I brought back the darkest before dawn thumbnail because it certainly does feel like it's darkest before dawn once again. And what does that mean? It means that it seems really, really bad, and then a breakthrough happens. So let's go hop into the Bitcoin chart, and I'll discuss this phenomenon that's already played out 2 times this cycle. But let's go ahead and kind of go over Bitcoin, and then we'll get into everything else. So looking on the weekly price chart, we have been down only or sideways / down from the beginning of March. And again, from high to low, we've seen a 23% pullback, recently 20%. From high to current price, it's been 16.5% down on BTC. And of course, altcoins have been much worse to the downside. But with that being said, Bitcoin's still looking pretty good. This weekly candle is not closing underneath $60,000. So in my perspective, there's zero reason to be concerned about anything here, right? If Bitcoin was to start closing weekly candles below this 61K level, then yeah, it would be a cause for concern. But as of right now, dip got bought up, and we are still inside of our overall range, our chop zone, as I have labeled it. And this chop zone up here, this green zone, is actually a key level that needs to be flipped if we're going to make any significant progress to the upside on Bitcoin, right? This is kind of the first major level that needs to be reclaimed, and that's at $65,000, all right? A pretty key pivotal point in the middle of this range. 65K needs to be reclaimed. And then up here, you have our red zone towards the top at 68,500. So these levels need to be reclaimed, or else, nothing's going to happen. We could pump up here. If we get rejected, we can easily come back down to the bottom. All right, so the first order of business is for Bitcoin to go ahead and flip 65 and then flip 68, and then we can go into all-time highs. Can it happen in July? It can happen, but, I think it's best to let the market just do what it needs to do, because when it does break out higher, it's going to change everything in a day, and everybody's going to go crazy, and it's going to be just like old times. Everybody's happy again because prices are going up. Now, if you guys are in the Crypto Empire free Telegram group, you should have heard my voice message that I posted when I announced the live stream not too long ago. But anyways, if we look at Bitcoin here, like I said in that voice message, there was a few key days this bull cycle that have changed everything. And the first one happened in October, right? Because we were sideways for many months last summer into September as well as October. And then we had this day over here. The exact date was around October 15th or so, October 16th. And basically we had a few green candles in a row, and that was the start of the rally, and it was off to the races from then. If you look at the total market cap chart at this time as well, we'll go ahead and take a look. You can see it over here in the total market cap chart as well, right? Once the rally started, it was just off to the races, and the bull market had officially started then in October of 2023. After months of very similar price action to what we're experiencing right now. Then the next time it happened, you can see it directly here on the chart, was in February, right? Basically, the Bitcoin spot ETF got approved, market pumped, and then sold off. Seemed like it was really slow and boring. I remember this time I was actually traveling. I was in Australia, And it was very similar to right now in the sense that it was very draining, very boring in crypto, very tiring to be keeping up with things because just nothing was happening. And then what happened? Well, February 8th, we got the breakout candle, and it was, again, off to the races to new all-time highs for Bitcoin. So there's 2 times already where we had very similar circumstances to what we're experiencing right now this cycle. And it's looking like the exact playbook is going to be used once again. So that is why I say it's best to kind of just let the market do what it needs to do, because when it does choose to reverse, it's going to be very quick. And once it starts, it's just no stopping it, right? It's too powerful. And if you're not positioned, if you wait a few days, you're going to be forced to buy assets like 100% higher in prices. So yeah, I think that this reversal will come soon. When exactly, I don't know, but this is what I'm expecting personally. For BTC and for altcoins as well. Now, I do think there will be a shift in terms of these utility altcoins actually starting to perform again, right? If we do get a true bull market, which I do think we will, these utility coins are actually going to start performing again. They haven't been doing anything for the past like 3 months. All right, I don't think that's really going to happen until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. But when Bitcoin does make that new all-time high, that's when I expect the utility altcoins to pick back up and actually start to outperform meme coins again as well. All right, so I'm still holding a ton of these bags that are like the utility, fundamentally solid coins, like Tau and Space Mesh and Cubics, coins like that, Render, things of that nature, right? I do think those will have a time of outperformance again and should give some good gains. I'm expecting. Not financial advice, obviously. I'm just an investor. I'm just a guy talking on the internet. So yeah. Make your own decision, but you already know the deal. Anyways, let's go ahead and catch up with our live chat right now and see what's going on and see what everybody is saying. Let's see. Jasper says, new studio done. It is done, Jasper. It's done indeed. Hope you guys like it. Hope the picture is clear and hope the audio is clear as well. Those are the most important things with the studio. Kazuya says, new backgrounds looks good. Thank you, sir. Janine Silva says, good morning. What's happening, Janine? Hope you're doing well. We got Benjamin. How are you, Benjamin? And who else? We got Jeff Powell saying, thoughts on Coinbase delisting ENJ. Sorry if you've already addressed this previously. No, I haven't been keeping up with ENJ. What is that? The gaming coin engine, yeah. So, thoughts on Coinbase delisting ENJ. I haven't heard about that. I don't know why they delisted it. Probably from a lack of trading volume. Nobody cared about the coin anymore. No thoughts on it. And this is a multi-cycle coin. It already went up multiple 100x's in the previous cycle. So you guys know the deal with me and old cycle coins. I don't really like them anyway. So I wouldn't be too concerned about ENJ. If you were holding it, though, maybe it's a good idea to rotate into other assets. Just my take on things, though. We got Ted saying Cubic. And yeah, Cubic is still looking very, very strong and very promising for the future. Price has been holding very well at around 3,000 per billion. As you can see, it's been kind of range bound on the daily time frame. And this is one that I think could reverse hard out of this kind of double bottom it's formed and go on to price discovery. I got a huge bag of Cubic. It remains one of my biggest positions, and I'm bullish on the future for it. Right, in terms of utility coins, it's very strong. You got Microsoft basically looking into utilizing their AI that Cubic is building, AI Garth. So yeah, I think that Cubic is a high risk, high reward play. And my perspective is I'm holding it to either, like from this point, from right here at 3,000 per billion, I'm either holding it till it goes down to nothing, till it turns to dust, or it goes up substantially, right? That's how I'm playing Cubic. You can play it differently. You can use a stop loss, whatever. For me, I think that I'm treating it as an investment, and I want to see it come to fruition, and I'm okay with losing my shirt on it. That's me, though. You need to make your own decision and determine how you want to play it on your own. But I'm bullish on that one. DeFi Trend says, your thoughts on Rio, bro? Bullish on Rio. In terms of real-world asset coins, it's my only coin I hold. And that's been like that from September of 2023, basically approaching like 9-10 months of that, me saying that. See, I like Rio. We'll go take a look at this price chart real quick. On the weekly, and the weekly, I mean, it is down. It's been down, making lower lows, lower highs. It's in a downtrend right now. RSI has reset to a kind of even level, which is good. So yeah, I'd like to see some kind of reversal out of this. But again, I don't think these coins are going to start pumping until Bitcoin does make a new all-time high. But that's my general thoughts on Rio. We'll get into more TA questions a bit later on. Got a ton of questions in today's live chat. I'd love to see all the activity in here. But for now, let's continue with our scheduled content. So let's start with a little bit of humor from Twitter or X. And we have a tweet over here by Zach Val. Anyways, he asked, what part of the cycle is all of this? And he posted 4 pictures that I got a laugh out of. So first he got Ran and this random guy who started a podcast about Solana called Not Thread Guy. I'm the Killer Whales, which is the Hello Token TV set, saying, what a day. This is jokes. And then you got this chick, Mika, who again started a podcast out of nowhere talking about like Solana. She had Ansem on. That's how she got followers. With Mario Nafal, the biggest kind of scum in the entire industry, sitting next to each other, looking sus. You got Ansem linking up with some random guy who's everybody doesn't like, apparently, judging on the comments of the picture. And then you got this chick, Eunice D1, shilling Jason Derulo's coin, saying the super active community is not going to stop at 20 million, and they're not stopping at 100 million. This chick's been flamed and roasted in the recent past for doing things exactly like this, just promoting straight up like the worst of the worst. So yeah, what part of the cycle is all of this? This certainly, it's not a good look. You can see, right, from the comments, people are like, yeah, this is like the worst. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy that people like listen to these people and watch them. But hey, we live in a clown world after all, so I can't really be surprised. To each their own. Everybody has their own preferences, whatever. But it's just an overall joke. It's a big, big joke. It's laughable. Let's move on now. We got a tweet by our guy, Big Dick Bull. So he is going over, subtweeting this tweet here from Murad. And Murad says, VCs are grabbing whatever profits they can. No retail bid side on centralized exchanges. Retail retardios shifted to meme buying. Several years of unlock still ahead for these utility coins. They have no edge trading memes. We are not locked in here with you. You are locked in here with us. And here you have a bunch of VC coins and their losses from the times they got listed. And it's either 70 to 80%. And then Big Dick Bull says, last cycle you could buy Solana on the public market at 10 million market cap. This cycle, Wormhole W was listed on exchanges at over a $10 billion valuation, and VCs act surprised when it FSHs. That's a full stack. You know what? Full stack. But yeah, pretty funny tweet, right? It just goes to show you the reality of the current market we're in. These airdrop coins, VC launches, they launch at absurdly high valuations. And, you know, they give the airdrop out so people get like a few breadcrumbs, but they're sitting there with like a huge feast and just selling. So yeah, the market's definitely changed from previous cycles. Solana, you could have literally bought it. I remember Solana at $3 in 2020. I remember that whole thing with Mamba and what's his name, Sam Bankman-Fried. Basically, Sam Bankman-Fried. Mamba was like, listen, this thing shouldn't be valued at $3, and SBF said, sell me all the Solana you have at $3 and go fuck yourself, or basically like that. And then Solana pumped to hundreds, and then it went to zero, and Mamba had the last laugh, and Sam Bankman-Fried got locked up in jail. So I was there through that entire arc. I've seen a lot. Now. I have a very kind of broad understanding of the crypto market from my experience here. And yeah, there's a reason I've been playing heavily in memes this year in 2024. And we've done very, very well with meme coins. And, you know, we're still going to continue to go after them. But I think it's very smart at the same time to have fundamentally solid coins in your portfolio. And if you notice, a lot of the coins that I like, a lot of the coins that I hold were like fair launches where no VCs are involved. All right. So the title of today's stream is like the best altcoins, right? My favorite fundamental altcoins, most of them are where they're like no VCs, fair launches, coins like Rio, Cubic, Tau, stuff like that, Casper. You know, you get the idea. So pretty funny stuff and some good coverage over here by Big Dick Bull 69. Great account to follow if you guys want somebody to follow on Twitter for comedy purposes. Moving on to our last tweet is this tweet by a guy also named Connor. And he's sharing with us some statistics when it comes to Ethereum gas. He says Ethereum just had its lowest hour of average gas prices since November of 2016. 9 of the 10 cheapest hours have been this week. And also they hit 1.1 Gwei for a few blocks, the cheapest single blocks in almost 3 years. So yeah, this again goes back to what I was saying in the intro of the stream where like the market right now is very tiring and exhausting and many people are losing interest. They're no longer checking their coins. They're no longer looking at the market, watching crypto content. People are losing interest. And you know, the Ethereum gas rates is a direct representation of that. People aren't using the network transacting. And usually these really slow periods, it's kind of like capitulation in a chart where the chart capitulates and then it has a hard reversal and things start going back up. So again, I hold my stance on the sense that I'm expecting a reversal to happen soon. And I still think we're in a bull market, guys. And this slow period will be looked back on as crazy opportunities and crazy buy zones for a lot of coins. Now, let's go ahead and catch up with our live chat. We'll talk about a few altcoins you guys want to look at as well. Let's see, Benjamin. Sup, Connor? Great, the Sunday stream is back. Never left, my man, never left. Can you look at Dual? Little TA with RSI. I think this looks like the bottom. Thanks. Sure, we can do that. So first thing I notice is it is back down to the launch price where it got listed on MEXC January 12th. And yeah, RSI is perking up, right? This is bullish divergence as far as I'm concerned. Pretty strong at that as well. It was heavily oversold down here. Hit 25. It's back to 33 now, making those higher lows. With price making lower lows. So yeah, good spot, Benjamin. Good spot here on Dual. I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm seeing this daily time frame bullish divergence at the yearly open. If there's anywhere it's going to be a bottom, it's going to be here. So I agree with you, and good spot there. Good eyes. Yeah, that looks like a bottom to me. Let's see. JC says, Connor, that's an OR. Spelled my name wrong, but I'll let you slide because I've never seen you here in the chat. So I assume it's maybe your first time in the live stream. But it's CONNOR is how you spell my name. All good, though. He says, Connor, what's your opinion on Neva on ETH? It's brand new, tiny market cap. Says it's a utility coin, but not sure it's a real project. Well, I haven't heard of that one either, but I'll take a look at it. Neva on ETH. So yeah, this one launched on June 12th. I assume this is what you're talking about. Launched, or it's currently at 816K market cap, which is just peanuts. Powering GameFi and DeFi with Ethereum ZK modular layer 2. My thoughts are it's going to have a very hard time getting traction, and it's not something I'm interested in. Very niche, where they want to power GameFi. Very niche play. Micro cap, so you could catch some X's, but it's not something I'm interested in. Let's see. ATOR rebrand to anyone. Still bullish on that? Yes, I am still bullish on ATOR, now known as anyone. I just posted this. What was this? 2 days ago, talking about the token migration in the Discord, the mastermind. So yeah, I'm still keeping up with anyone ATOR. I'm still bullish on it. I still hold a bag of it. Ton is for sure going to $10 this bull market. What are your thoughts on Ton? Look, Telegram it's top 10. It's number 9 in market cap, and to go to $10 is not that far percentage wise. That's 25% kind of from current price. So yeah, that's going to happen. I agree with you. Market cap's crazy high, 18.6 billion, but it has, the most users out of any crypto network, any application. Everybody uses Telegram and crypto. So yeah, I like Ton. Good coin, and the ecosystem is booming. Let's see how Redo is doing. By the way, guys, BigMike at a 4.3 mil market cap. It's almost like I saw it coming. Weird. Where are the haters at? Would love to know where the haters are at. Losers. Anyways, what we're gonna look at some Telegram meme coins. Yeah, Resistance Dog is your main one on Telegram if you're looking for a beta to Telegram Ton. See if we can get this to load. Looks like it's just using the previous all-time high as support now. So this looks like it could be ready to fly, but you do have to be somewhat cautious of this trend line break, because if it happens, it's going to correct hard. But yeah, I mean, this is the level retesting the all-time high support. Resistance Dog should do really well. And then there's the Knot coin as well on the Telegram chain, which are the main two that I kind of follow in terms of Telegram and the blockchain. And 1.4 bill market cap. Absurdly high. And this chart, interesting chart. I'd keep an eye on this Knot coin in terms of if you're interested in the Telegram ecosystem. Excuse me, lads. Anyways, we got D Boga asking about Ponky. So yeah, Ponky on Solana, it's a meme coin I've discussed at length and seems to be coming back. So let's go look at this Ponky chart, because it did drop into that outline level and it recovered quite well from there. I'll show you what I mean in a moment when it loads. What's wrong with Deck Screener today? My internet's slow. Anyways, guys, this green zone was the discussed kind of level to look to bid. And as you can see, price dropped in there on around June, what's this day? June 18th, and it came out of it on June 26th. So for around a week, it spent time over here in this green zone, and it's now out of it. If it comes back into the green zone, this is your level to be a buyer. But overall, yeah, Ponky, very strong meme on Solana. Solana at large is a cesspool. It's a waste yard. That's where all the celebrities are going to launch their scams. So yeah, I really don't like Solana. I think Base is the coin or the chain to be trading memes on this cycle, the Base network. But Ponky's an exception, and this green box is what you want to look for. Good coin, good community. Good content, viral views, right? Millions of views on their Instagram reels and stuff like that. So yeah, you can't ignore the attention Ponky's getting. We all got a little bit of Ponky in us. You just don't know it yet. Everybody's a little monkey degenerate gambler on their inside. Let's see. Jasper says Casper has also been strong. Really contemplating if I should get in or not. I mean, Jasper, my man, Casper has been like a top pick of mine for what was it, September? I let you guys all know. I first shared it in the mastermind. You know, I sold a ton of my other coins I held for a long time into Casper last year, like September, October, November, when it was like 4 to 5 cents. Yeah, Casper it's one of the most no-brainer holds in the market, Jasper. It's one of the most no-brainer holds. If you want like a stress-free win, obviously not financial advice. It can still go wrong. You got the KRC20 Casper smart contracts launching now on July 9th. It did just get pushed back. It's now July 9th that these KRC20s are going to launch. That's going to be a lot of hype. A lot of things are going to be happening on Casper really soon. And it's now back under the all-time high. But listen, if this thing goes to $1, you have a 5x. If it goes to $2, you have over a 10x. Like, if you would be happy with those returns, then that would be the answer to your question. Ask yourself if you would be happy with a 5 to a 10x on a coin, and then you can answer that question you're asking right here in the live stream, because nobody can answer that for you but yourself. Anyways, shout out to JC with a $9.99 super chat. My man JC, I appreciate your support, brother. He says, Connor, what's your opinion on Neva? Brand new. We already took a look at that one, brother. Yeah, I gave you the opinion. It's not something I'm interested in, man. Very niche, very small. It could do well, but it's not something I would put any significant size into. And I mean, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not something I'm interested in. But I appreciate the super chat. We got the CryptoCurr with us saying, man, the political finance is going to be insane. Things like BigMike, G-Trump, and other polyfis are going to surge. Polyfi is a new way for users to have a voice and support their candidates. Well said, the CryptoCurr. Very well said. We just looked at BigMike, but we'll look at it again right now because, again, where the haters at? I don't hear him. I don't see him. What's going on? What happened to all the bickering? What happened? Where'd they all go? Anyways, lads, yeah, BigMike's crushing it. And it's almost at 5 million right now. Very strong chance that BigMike is kind of the Democratic candidate. Not surprised, right? Nobody should be surprised if you watch me here on YouTube. This has been something we've talked about at length. And yeah, this candle, where did the haters go? Genuinely curious. Where did they all go? Please stick your heads out of your little holes and say something. I miss you guys. Use you guys as fuel. Anyways, jokes, but kind of serious too. G Trump, let's take a look at this one. So this is still holding this level down here at 1 mil to like 1.2 mil. Talked about this level in my recent YouTube video, and basically this like needs to hold this level. This level needs to be defended, or it's a very, very bad technical break to the downside. Now, one thing to be cautious or weary of is a fake out, meaning we see a break, but it actually ends up being capitulation and a quick recovery. All right, but yeah, this level down here at like 1 mil to 1.2 mil is what we really want to see hold. Or it's a big technical breakdown to the downside and quite bearish. So we don't want to see that. But yeah, this level has been defended every single time in the past. So we want to continue to see that happen. But yeah, CryptoCurr, appreciate your comment. And thank you for being here in today's live stream. Benjamin says, Connor, the cubic whale. I'm just a regular guy, man. Just a regular guy. Kazuya says, any thoughts about Helium? So, I mean, D-Pin, Helium's the OG. I don't know how it's doing recently. Let's see. $565 million market cap. I mean, I'm not sure what the question. Thoughts? I don't really have any general thoughts. I know this is an old cycle coin. It's the OG D-pin coin. Let's see the weekly chart. Weekly charts at an interesting level. I mean, if it makes it back up here, the problem is the inflation, right? I'll show you the inflation, all right? So if we go to the max price, so price peaked out November 2021 at $50. Now the market cap peaked out at 5 billion. Market cap is currently 600 mil. With a price of 340. I need to see this. Sorry, I need to see like the supply back over here in 2020 compared to the supply now, because I'm trying to compare the market cap and how many more coins are in circulation and the dilution. But anyways, yeah, there's been a ton of dilution for Helium over the years now, and I'm not sure it will go ahead and reach 50 billion again. In fact, I doubt it will reach 50 billion again. But I think that this metric is a good thing to show you guys. Sorry, not 55 billion, 5 billion, not 50 billion. My apologies. But anyways, yeah, these altcoins can go to 5 billion, 10 billion. So yeah, I would be looking for new cycle coins that can go to 5 billion. Maybe something like Space Mesh SMH, which is currently at around like 70 million. If it goes to 5 billion, which I think is possible, that would be a huge gain. 75 million, right? So I'd be looking for the new stuff that can pull what Helium did last cycle. And I would also look further into the dilution if you want to find out more about Helium, and also the old cycle coins in general. Look into how dilution works and how, the market cap will go up, but price will actually go down because more coins are in circulation. Let's see. CryptoCurr again says, shout out to Connor. Again, that's OR, but I'll forgive you, CryptoCurr. CONNOR. And the crypto empire community, congratulations to all the chads that have been here, and welcome to all the newbies. If you think it's exciting now, just you wait, more to come. I appreciate your support. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Brian says, patience will pay off. Great call on the Blast airdrop. Appreciate it. Thank you. No worries, Brian. So let's check how the Blast coin is doing right now, up 5% on the day. Yeah, if you guys watched the recent video on the airdrops, I just did a kind of a quick recap on 3 airdrops I've covered. I mean, I made around 10 grand from the 3 airdrops in like 2 weeks time. I did all the exact steps I showed you in the tutorial videos that I made for each of them. So yeah, I mean, anybody could have picked up some nice stimulus money from these airdrops over the past 2 weeks, and I hope you did. So shout out to Brian, and I'm glad you got the Blast airdrop, and I'm glad that you found my video guide helpful on that one. Let's see. Bob Hawk says, hey, Connor, good to see you. Can you check Forta, please? Sure, I've never heard of that. 75 million market cap. AI-powered threat detection. Is it like a code auditor? I mean, it seems like a very high valuation. I don't know where you heard about this. Solidus Labs. I mean, look, it's a very niche product. AI powered threat detection, very niche in terms of its fundamentals. It's more for like a business to business thing. It's not a consumer. Consumers don't give the slightest about this, so I'm not sure it will catch a bid. Right? It's for blockchains. It's not for consumers. So it's not something I'm too interested in. Let's see. This guy says Crash is melting faces. So yeah, there was a Crash meme coin that launched. Apparently some like broke college kid launched a Crash dedicated or launched a coin dedicated to Crash. And, you know, being that Crash is the most relevant person in memes currently, it's doing well. Let's check 30 million market cap. So yeah, I mean, it's crushing it currently. It's doing exceptionally well. Will it crash and burn at some point? Yes. Just like every other meme coin on the market. But for now, I mean, enjoy the run up. Thoughts on Manta? It's okay. Kind of another one of these VC. Is it on this list? Yeah, Manta is on the list. Yeah, it's a VC cash grab for sure, but you know, maybe at some point in this cycle it pumps. Current market cap is 350 million, which isn't too bad. Fully diluted is 1 billion. Not something I would hold, not something I'm interested in, but I can see it doing okay. Like doing maybe like a V chain from 2021 where it does like a 5 to a 10x or something. I don't know. Not something I'm interested in though. Let's see. Kick-Ass Pro Audio. He says, hey, Connor, long-time listener, first time on live chat. We all know there are cyclical narratives, AI, DPIN, memes, etc. What's your spider senses saying for the next pump and why? So again, by the way, thank you for your support over here. You're a long-time listener, first-time live chat commenter. It's good to have you here in the live chat. Hope you're doing well, my man. Anyways, memes will keep on going, but like I said in the intro to this stream, when Bitcoin does make a new all-time high, that's when I think the rest of these altcoins are going to actually start to play catch up and outperform memes. In terms of the narratives, I think with the Ethereum ETF coming up for spot trading, and BlackRock and Jamie Dimon and you know, all the big boys, Larry Fink, tokenizing real world assets, they're going to be talking a lot about that. So I think real world assets is a main narrative, and I think it could be one for the next pump. So real world assets would be my first pick, and then I mean, gaming has to get a mention just because it's so ignored right now. It's so slept on, gaming, right? It seems like everybody forgot about it. And usually when most people forget about it is when it actually starts to move, right? People sell because they think it's done, and then it starts to move. So I can see gaming having that kind of scenario, but my first pick would be real world assets. Jeff Moss giving a BigMike shout. It's a good one, Jeff. Dre says, Emp, do you think it's highly probable to see Jupiter dip to 66 cents? We can take a look at the chart, Dre. Take a look at the chart. And let's see. We'll put a line at 66 cents. So, yes, I think that, I mean, just looking at this level, right? This is like the listing candle closing second day opening price. So very key level here at 66. ton of stop losses here, right? Everybody that's long right now has all their stop losses at these lows. So yeah, if we see a liquidation event, which I think has a very high chance of happening, right? Even if we see the market reverse this week, right, and we see Jupe do something like this, maybe break out of this trend line, it's very probable we get a flash crash, instant recovery, and then we actually go up. It's never so easy to catch a free ride, right? Market makers love to pull the board under your feet, extract a ton of money, and then let the coins pump. So yeah, I think that 66 cents can very well happen, especially if we see a liquidation event. That's where everybody's stop loss is on the chart, and there's a good chance it gets hit. So that's a good level to bid. Set your limit orders for 66 cents on Jupiter. Looks good. Reverend Flashback says, hi, Connor. How are you doing? Hi, folks. I'm doing good, Reverend Flashback. Appreciate your support. John Valentine, not coin makers, have a new meme on Ton called HIF, Hedgehog in the Fog, low cap. HIF, Hedgehog in the Fog. I don't know why this deck screener is giving me hard times today. Let's see, 4 million market cap at the bottom range. I would need to look into the community and see what's going on or everything about the coin. But yeah, Telegram's hot. Memes are doing good there, so you can see that doing well. Omir says, what about Cubic? So yeah, we talked about Cubic already in the stream, Omir, but we'll look at it again. Anyways, I think we bottomed over here at around 3,000 per billion. So much bullish things happening for Cubic. It has a cult-like community that's formed around it. People are extremely dedicated to this cause. Microsoft is interested. AI Garth is going to be a very, very big deal. So yeah, I'm bullish on Cubic, still one of my largest positions, and I'd like to see this kind of 2,800 per billion be the bottom, and I'd like to see it pump out of this double bottom. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see. CCC died. It does look like it is dead, completely dead. It has dropped down to a market cap of 68K. So yeah, this thing is dead. Not what I wanted to see at all. And I'm not sure it can make a recovery, right? This is significantly lower than my buy price as well. So it looks completely toast. Let's see. Connor, do you like Crash? We talked about that one. Matt Fury narrative is on hype. Have you ever looked at Watt on ETH? I have not looked at that one. Not looked at Watt on ETH. CryptoCurr says haters are sitting down to be. It's a good one. They are. That's exactly what they're doing, man. Oh, man. That's funny. Benjamin says, Connor, do you know about Casper, the ghost on Casper? No, I don't know about that. I'm guessing it's a coin. Probably using it like a Solana contract address, then they'll migrate over to KRC20, but I haven't heard of that one, no. Thoughts on Sensei, SNSY. And Omir says Cubic is dying slowly. Like, that's your perspective, Omir. I think a lot of other people have a lot of different perspectives, but you're free to have your own perspective. I don't think it's dying. People have said it was a scam from when I first bought it at $600 per billion in November, right? Then it went up 20x. It's still up 5x in price. People were saying it was a scam when I first bought it. People have been saying it was a scam all this time. It's been proving them wrong all this time. So I don't think it's dying, but you're entitled to your opinion. I personally think you're completely wrong, though. Anyways, Matty or Cake, back to your question. Sensei. 7 million market cap. Ask Sensei. Sensei creates lifelike AI digital replicas. All right, you got a docs team. This guy seems very passionate to lead the charge. It's something you want to look for. So an AI consumer app to make replica images. I mean, seems useful. I could use something like that. And in regards to the chart, it's not looking good, bruv. It's looking quite horrible. Like, this is a Hail Mary if you want to buy something like this. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. Elvis says, Connor, thoughts on RosX? Never heard of this one. Rosion. 900K market cap on Arbitrum. AI-powered exchange. Okay, a lot of people following this, so it must be somewhat relevant. Must be somewhat relevant, huh? Thoughts on this, Elvis? No thoughts. It's at the bottom of the chart, and you'd like to see it. Go ahead and take back these levels on the chart. But you know, this is such a low market cap. If it picks up, if it catches a bid, it could fly. And you know, it's at the lows of the chart, looking like the only people that are buying are, I don't know, there could be accumulation going on, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I've never heard of this until you asked me. High risk, high reward play, very low market cap. So can go very right or can go very wrong. It looks like we're getting raided by AMC, America's meme coin. Shout out to the AMC guys. We also got a super chat from Draven Drayton. A $5 super chat from Draven saying, what's your thoughts on AMC? Thanks for the content. I've never heard of AMC, America's meme coin, until you guys have all shielded on this stream just now. America's meme coin's got a catchy name. Bit of a catchy name, lads. 6 million market cap. Yeah, interesting chart. Political narrative could do well. Chart looks like the perfect place to be a buyer if you think it's going to do well, because you basically have the support resistance flip. It looks like BigMike before it broke out, right? You have all this, you have one touch, you got two touch, and then you want to break out in a push. You know, BigMike right now looks very similar. Keyboard giving me a hard time. Deck screener too. I have to reload the page every time I open up a new coin. But anyways, yeah, same thing, same story, right? You got all this, you got one touch, you got two touch, three touch, four touch, then you got the big breakout. So yeah, you want to see that one AMC do something similar and break out chart wise. Let's see. Niraj, thoughts on DEAI and AGC. So DEAI seems to be a very popular. I'm just looking at this chat and all the questions I get. Niraj, and your other question about trading view. It looks like Dre shared the playlist on how to trade that I have on YouTube. If you don't know that, Go to playlists on my channel. And then you will see trading tutorials, hit view full playlist. And then this one, Fibonacci trading, how to use Fibonacci 3 years ago. This is going to teach you how I use the fib. So go watch that video. It's completely free. And watch every single video here in the trading tutorial because it's going to take your game to the next level. And it won't cost you a cent. It's only going to cost you your time and attention, which is the most valuable thing we all have. And I appreciate you all here right now with your time and attention on this live stream, choosing to watch Crypto Empire on your Sunday. So yeah, thank you guys. Be sure to smash that like button and show your support. And if you're new here to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button. I assume all you AMC guys rating my live stream over here aren't subscribed. So I would appreciate it if you would smash that subscribe button if you're going to shill your coin in my chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Anyways, Niraj, back to your question. You asked me about DEAI and AGC. Let's take a look at these charts. Okay, so DEAI. I know this one was super hyped, super hyped. I never touched it, but it broke this range low. I don't know. It kind of looks like it wants the yearly open at 17, just from first glance on the chart. And then Argo Coin AGC holding this demand level very nicely. Very, very nicely. Very coiling up hard. Look, a lot of people ask me about the FUD with AGC and the founder being like a convicted felon for selling illegal software going back to like 2002 or something like that. Yeah, I mean, that's all been addressed by the team. And, it looks like the market looks like all the JEETs have sold. So yeah, I still hold a bag of AGC Argo coin. I think it can do well if they actually build what they say they're going to build, and it does look like they're doing that so far. So yeah, that looks okay, and I'll continue to hold an asymmetric bet in it for the time being. Anyways, let me go ahead and kind of talk about what I want to talk about before we wrap the stream up, because we've been going on for almost an hour already. And I do like answering your guys' questions, but it takes up a ton of time. And, I definitely want to spend time talking about things that I want to talk about as well. Because again, it's my channel. This is my show. So anyways, Space Mess SMH, high hopes for this one, lads. Really do have high hopes for it. Let's pull up Safe Trade so we can get the full chart. There we are. So both of these, Cubic and SMH, are the same. That one dude, Omir, saying that Cubic's dead. Again, just look at the chart. It's in a weekly demand zone, and it's holding the weekly demand zone. So I wouldn't consider something holding a weekly demand level dead. Also showing a green weekly candle, possible sign of reversal. And Space Mess SMH is the same deal, where we're in weekly demand. Right, these weekly demand zones have the highest probability of holding and playing out, seeing a reversal. So I would not consider something that's holding a weekly demand zone dead. Just doesn't make any sense to me. SMH, I showed you the market cap earlier on the stream, 75 million. This one can go to 3 to 5 billion in my opinion. And that would be 50 to like an 80x if it happens, something like that. From current prices, 50x plus. So I have bags of both of these, and I'm prepared for that scenario to play out. In terms of these other solid fundamental coins, Casper, we talked about this one already in the stream. It's looking good. Somebody in my free Telegram chat says Kaz sell news event. I'll just put this on the screen so you guys can see it. This guy says, Kaz sell news event due to congestion, jam network on KRC20 launch fail. They pushed the launch back to July 9th. Anyways, I appreciate the input in the free Telegram chat. But yeah, I mean, Casper is like the strongest coin on the entire market right now. So yeah, in terms of like my top positions, they're really kind of unchanged. Cubic has Tau still up there. A lot of things happening with Tau. Dynamic Tau should be out soon. The subnet developments are crazy. As an investor, it's very hard to keep up with Tau, right? You need to be like a programmer, developer to really keep up with it fully. But you know, if you watch the subnets on Tau stats and stuff like that, like they're constantly rotating. Subnets are being added, subnets are being dropped. A lot of development is happening, and they're fixing the waiting issue. So yeah, I'm still holding a nice bag of Tau, and you know, would really like to see it hold this green zone. Bottom of the green zone is at around $200, and it's also the bottom of the green zone key level. If we see this for any way, shape, or form, this will probably be a generational bottom at around 200 for Tau. So set your alerts, set your limit orders for that if it does happen. But even right now at 260, it's a very good price. Looking at this list in terms of gaming, Naka still my strongest. Kind of picking that race. Prime as well up there. These are the two biggest ones that I like. Some other AI coins. OXO still have a nice position in OXO. I think this one can do quite well. Router protocol. I have I downsize it to a small asymmetric bet. So I still have this. I'm still technically an investor, but nowhere near where I used to be on this one. Apparently their mainnet's going to launch at the end of July or very soon. The router protocol Nitro mainnet. So yeah, that's encouraging. Zeph looking like it wants to recover. Rio, we talked about. Domi still have a bag. This is just a moon bag at this point. Exchange still bullish. Tectum, big drop today for Tectum. Apparently there was a staking pool that got unlocked and they market sold it. But anyways, yeah, it needs to hold this green. If it doesn't hold this green level, it's really looking bad news bears. This green zone, bottom of the green zone is at $5.50. Yeah, if it doesn't hold this, I think it will hold this, but if it doesn't, it's toast. Really bad look for Tectum right now in terms of the price action. But I mean, they just hadn't asked me anything AMA today, and they had a lot of questions answered and a lot of things, a good turnout. So yeah, still think that Tech can reverse. Let's see. Epic drop. It needs to hold this green zone. AGI. Crown also. I mean, Crown, people are playing this game and making crazy money on their horses, breeding horses, racing horses. So I think that Crown can make a big comeback. AGI, Delicium, one of the better AI coins on the market. Very strong chart, strongest amongst a lot. AI Tech in this green zone. Want to see this hold. Dual we looked at. Anyone based AI still holding this green zone down here. We really want to see this continue to hold. Currently down 67% from the high. But yeah, this one, if Tau is going to do well, based AI should also do well. Lithium. So it's pretty funny. I saw a bunch of little nerds on Twitter talking about how they sold all their cubic for a Lithium at 150, and then it pumped up to $2, and they were celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. But now cubic has held and gone up, and Lithium has retraced another like 50%. Or 42%. So it just goes to show you, don't be celebrating too soon. You know, don't be trashing other projects too soon. A lot can happen very quickly in the market. A lot can change, right? So that's why it's best to just don't show your hand, right? Keep your cards close to your chest, as they say. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. Anybody who plays poker, you're going to get that reference. But yeah, don't be a little nerd celebrating too early. Because the market can humble you very quickly. It's humbled me. It's humbled everybody. That's just the game we play. But that's kind of a broad overview on things. and a lot of the coins I like, overall. But definitely, if you're not already following me on X, go follow me on X at CCell Crypto. You can watch me live there as well if you'd like. And obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you should watch the trading tutorial playlist if you haven't yet, as well as, all the videos. If you guys watched the airdrop tutorial playlist, you would have made, 5 figures plus at this point if you just watch the channel. So yeah, don't say I never did anything. Let's see. Raja says, hey, Connor, signing on from the islands, brother. My man, Raja, good to see you here. My man. And Lexi says, how do you see Tau going from current price? Gay Kelly. I think you're also Crypto Lexi. Pretty sure you're the same person. But I just took a look at Tau a few minutes ago, so just rewind shortly. But, it's in this green demand zone, yearly open. And if it comes down to 200, that's a generational buying opportunity as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, rewind a little bit for my full take on Tau. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. We are going to go ahead and wrap it up right now. So smash that like button if you haven't smashed it yet. Smash that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. And I appreciate all of your support on this Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. This is Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market, and we're going to keep on bringing the heat all cycle long. We ain't going anywhere. We're digging our heels into the ground, biting down on our mouthpiece, and we're ready to work right now. So yeah, I'll see you all very soon. We got a lot of videos coming out this upcoming week, and we'll be ramping up the live stream frequency now that the new studio is fully set up, and I'm ready to smash it. So yeah, expect some more announcements. Join the Crypto Empire free Telegram group. There's a link to that in the description down below. That's where I will let you know immediately when I will do another live stream. And like I said, we're going to introduce some more live shows during the week. So you definitely want to be in that Crypto Empire free Telegram channel, free group, so that you're notified immediately when I am going live, and you can get ready and be here in the live chat and ask me questions directly. But anyways, I'll see you all very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. My name is Connor from Crypto Empire, signing out. Hope you enjoyed the show.